I'm grooming Lovells today, so I stopped home to get a bite to eat, pick up my wife. She's going to ride back to Grayling with me.
It is cold.
Yep, it's winter in Michigan, and it's in the single digits or at least the low teens. Not exactly sure how cold it is right now. Fortunately, it's not too windy here right now. This is Lewiston grade just before it gets to 612, or just after 612 coming from the direction we're going. You can see it was an old railroad grade. It's embankment. It's pretty cool. So I was going to bring my dog with me, but you can see we've pretty much taken all the space of the floor up. Just not enough room in here. 2 people and a dog. Up here comes some sleds. Nice hole. Obviously, some guys in the sleds don't know what to do. It out though. Okay, there we go. Got to do something about that stick right there on the way back, but it's just too hard to get in and out with you in here. I only got one door, it's on the left side.
Yep.
My wife's between me and the door. I did a lot of brushing on the way here, actually. One spot where I think the loggers knocked the brush down onto the trail. I'm sure they didn't realize they did it, because they were over on the other side.
You said the loggers?
Yep. So they put these stop signs up here because this is the old trail where it went to the left here, and the new trail where it goes to the right. I should say they, I'm they. We put the stop signs up. I've had a lot of questions about who decided where the trail was going to be. Well, that was DNR, and the reason for the new trail is because the guards, when they're having training out here in the winter, sometimes close the trails down. It made it difficult for some people to get around. So therefore, we've got a new trail. felt pretty smooth on the way over here, but I can see it's developing some holes in it. The base is pretty solid, but anything that when I try to fill in any holes now, what's happening is it's getting soft, and so it really doesn't fill the holes, and I can't cut deep enough because the base isn't deep enough, so I can't really cut the holes right out.
More sledders.
Okay, here, hold my camera, will you?
Now, what road was that we just crossed?
Range Road.
Grange Road.
So the snowmobiles blow the snow off on the corners, and I try to pull it back on. I did that a lot on the way over here, and on my way back I'm just going to try to smooth those areas out that I might have left a little rough on that. This is what Michigan looks like in the winter. You'd think those trees are dead, but this spring they'll have leaves on them. You won't be able to see in there, just a few feet. That's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Is this the big hill?
There's no real big hills on this, but there's a couple of short, steep ones.
That's what I want. So what time did you leave this morning to come out?
Did leave the barn, you mean?
Leave the house.
Oh. I think around 7. A little after 7. I left, yeah, because I left the barn at 7:45.
Okay. It's almost noon.
Yeah, well, I took an hour off, remember?
It's nice when your house is on the trail so you can come home for lunch.
Yeah, it's not on the part of the trail we groom, but it's only another mile from where we stopped grooming. Same trail, it's just not where we groom. I see a lot of deer today.
Oh yeah. But it's not a major operation to pick the groomer up so you can go down the road. Some people might wonder how do you go down the road from the trail to your house.
Well, before we got to the trail today, I showed them.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I lost that video. So there are some bumpy spots. Here, take the camera for a minute so I can check my super drag out, adjust it in a little more.
We have mirrors up here so you can see. Keep an eye on who's coming up behind you. But you can also turn around and look.
Well, I can't watch the drag very good with the mirror. We used to have a video camera, but it didn't work very well. It always got, I think it got snow on the lens and you couldn't see. Seemed like a good idea, but didn't work very well, I guess. So you can see what I can see.
It's just enough to show you if there's sledders coming up behind you.
I hope you're enjoying this trip. My wife was able to go with me today. Please give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy these videos. So coming up, I split this into 3 halves because it was well over an hour long of video, a 3-hour trip actually. And the next segment, part 2, starts right when we've just had a close call with a couple sleds. So be sure to watch that. So enjoy yourself, and thanks for watching. God bless. So I did this an hour and a half ago, and if you looked at it, you'd say, oh, I wonder when they're going to groom this. Probably had, who knows, could be 40 sleds down here since I groomed it. I've seen 10 or 15 of them.
So what he does is starts in Grayling, grooms to Lovells, turns around and goes back to Grayling.
There's the blind corner. Beautiful area. My side window's getting fogged a little bit. Well, it looks like we're going to get 2 good weekends of snowmobiling. Or compared to the last few years, it's going to be 2 good weekends at least. And then next week, we're going to see temperatures well above freezing. I expect the trails to get really bad when that happens, since they aren't very thick anyway. At the very least, they'll turn to ice. So we're coming to Stefan Bridge Road, and I'll actually groom right down the road here. It is officially part of the trail. But I'm gonna look for traffic coming down the road anyway. I've noticed a lot of people coming out here with their cars and, or trucks, whatever.
Okay.
So I think this is maybe a half a mile.